So who's your favorite baseball player?
Well, definitely not Ryan Braun. He lied to people, and it's disappointing that he did that, and it doesn't sound like him.
From the mouth of a 7-year-old. And Gary, I bring this up because, as you know, we're all about the children.
Yeah, they're very good, Daria. No, and I'm sure she's listened to her parents.
As she has, and they're huge fans, and they, in particular, happen to have $15,000 worth of Ryan Braun stuff, bats, cleats, jerseys, that they got to figure out what to do with now.
Yeah, no, everybody can make mistakes, there's no question, but this guy was so defiant that that's, I think, what the rub is.
I wonder if now, after a day of digesting this stuff, you think that the players have generally been more like supportive, or have they been coming out, you know, saying we feel betrayed, kind of like you would imagine Aaron Rodgers feels?
Well, everything I hear is that the teammates and players around the league pretty rough on him, and also if you hear this right, and I'm reading between the lines, that's why baseball is going after these guys so strong all of a sudden, is that finally the players say, hey, every time I achieve something, now I'm being questioned. Every single player, nobody believes anything anymore, and they don't want to be a part of that.
See, that, and it's interesting you bring that up, because I was reading about Matt Kemp, who had that attitude of like, you know what, I know he was the runner-up, but he's like, you know what, he should have those MVPs stripped, the two. And of course that would leave him in there, and bring Matt Kemp in, I guess.
Yeah, I want to be fair about this. Now, I watched the interview with him, so he didn't, you know, it wasn't like he just came out and was yelling, I should get the award. He kind of sheepishly said, well, hey, I probably should get it, but that's not for me to say. But it's, listen, the idea, if Braun had just kept quiet and, hey, they found him out, yeah, no good, but not as bad as when you defiantly just, you know, guarantees it. What did he say, Daria? The worst one, he says, I would bet my life
that's
that
right.
nothing's entered my body.
Yeah, it was pretty specific.
Yeah.
Then we were looking at local baseball, and actually the Giants will be at the White House on Monday. Boy, it seems like that's a different team from what we have now.
No, it's funny. We were talking about this the other day on the radio. They just went 2 years ago. I wonder how many guys, you know, would. Well, I guess you have to go now because it's during the season. But you'd want to go again?
Oh yeah, you always use the opportunity. Every time I get invited to the White House, I go.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know about you, right?
No, because they were razzing me. I said, hey, if I went once, that'd be enough.
Oh, get out! Really?
What do you want to go again for?
What, it's like going to the Oscars again. It's like going anywhere again. Don't you? You always want to go.
Well, Oscars would definitely be enough there.
You know, and actually, I'm going to just mention the elephant in the room.
Go ahead.
Before you do. I don't know if I was thinking Snooki or Wilma and the Flintstones, but can I dispatch of that now? I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. What the hell what
I
are you
don't
doing?
know. Okay. Anyway, okay? I just wanted to get that out there.
It's gone.
All right, A's lose to the Astros. What else did I want to... Oh, can we go to the NFL for a minute? Because they are looking at whether they should hire experts to inspect now football players' tattoos because of this whole Hernandez thing.
Just to see if there's gang sign on it?
Exactly, because they talked about after he was arrested, they looked and they thought he had the blood tattoo on his right hand, and maybe that indicates the Bristol Bloods and were there gang connections. And so that could tell you a lot, maybe. But what, would they all line up and strip down and then you'd have inspectors?
And when they, whatever they do, let's say they determine, geez, that's an anti-Kron tattoo.
Right.
Then what do they do about it?
Yeah, not let them join, you're right, or have it blocked out. And I don't, is it against the law? No.
Yeah, I guess it can't hurt. Boy, talk about an infringement, though, of somebody, right?
Yeah, that's a little, I mean, what about Tripper down? I mean, Kaepernick, they'd have to inspect and read and go into depth. Like his is more about reading volumes, right? With Kaepernick. So, and you heard his latest thing. It's always, if he's not in the news, I feel like he needs to tweet something out or Instagram something. This is the latest Instagram.
Wait, he said that?
No, I feel like if there's a little bit of quiet, Cap, he will either tweet something or Instagram. The latest is he tweets out a picture of his lunch, and that's not it, because trust me, he doesn't do veggies. Okay. He tweeted out steak, eggs, and fruit, a picture, and he says, I don't eat vegetables. They will make you weak.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Listen, as much as I want to say he's a young guy just looking for attention,
yeah.
You know who's really at fault?
Who?
People that do this. Wow, did you see what Cap ate? You ought to be more concerned about what you're eating.
And they get all excited, like, he says you don't eat vegetables. Like, that's a front. Some vegetable group will come out and say, how could he say that for the children? Do not say.
Thank you.
Right?
So, you ever wonder this? So, and again, I'm going to show my age, but that everybody has to tell everybody else what they're doing every second. I don't get it.
No,
I still don't get it. And maybe because we show off for a living, we get our our show off gene, handled during our work day. But man, I don't get it.
That's true. And then lastly, I remember Phil Mickelson said something before. So this time he hasn't said anything, which is very smart. But if you look at how much he's got to give to taxes, by the way, after getting this, it's quite hefty.
Yeah, was it 61% of what he made overseas?
And I guess most of it is not California's fault. It's the UK that takes the lion's share. But he gets 1.4 mil. He gives 630 grand to the UK, about 192,000 to California. Remember, Tiger left California. He actually left because the taxes are high.
Sure.
But who's going to? So he didn't complain. He learned that. Phil complained before, and he won't do that again.
No. And that's the one. If you're Phil, you can't. You may be able to win a golf tournament, but you can't win complaining about taxes.
Exactly. In fact, I try to keep the complaining, the whining, the kvetching to a minimum.
Yeah.
In general. Because who's got it better than us, right? Nobody.
It is 61% in Britain, right?
Exactly.
All right, Daria.
All right, we'll see.
Thank you for quoting Harbaugh. I caught it.
I was just going to say my producer says the Ravens have it better than us.
I didn't get the cartoon reference, but I got Harbaugh.
You don't know the Flintstones?
But 100 years ago, all I remember is Rosie O'Donnell in a stuffed suit, and I couldn't take it.
Seriously?
Oh,
all right, that's a mistake. We'll be right back.